So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't look. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down. So let's sort that out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he's tackled after the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they've got him. And Duke has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up 2nd and goal.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They're going to run it. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown. Yeah. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Easy route, easy throw for the quarterback. Good decision here by the offensive coordinator on third and short to just get the ball to the playmaker, make that catch, and pick up the first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. Physical run, earns the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Play action here on first down. Finds his man. It's Waters. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Extra point try coming down the court. PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they moved to the scoring position at the 23. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for the...
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of...
And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set announced for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Blue Devils will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle now for the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A running play called on fourth down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Blue Devils will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back in the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. He'll throw it off the run-pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Keeping it on the ground here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Oh, look out. The football is free. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that short completion. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense is coming after him. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Panthers enter the final minute here, just looking to run the clock out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers.
You